What's up, Scorpios? How are you, my friends? Thanks for joining me on my channel. We are going to do a quick intuitive read for you on past, present, and future and what needs to be released during this beautiful Libra moon. Now we know Libra is the scales, so this has to do with balance, your inner balance, finding harmony, setting your life back on path if you were feeling a little bit imbalanced or off center. So we'll see what we can get for Scorpio. So remember, these are general messages. Not everything will resonate with you guys, so please only take what fits your story. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for additional messages. And yeah, we're going to begin. Everything you need to know will be in the comment box below, okay? So for past, present, and future, what can we get for Scorpio, please? Cool. All right, so let's get going on this. This card has come up a lot. The Nine of Wands. Being defensive, not letting people in, putting up a fight when it's unnecessary, welcoming new things in. In your present, you have fast forward movement. You have the Eight of Wands, so potentially fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. In your future, damn, Scorpio, Ace of Cups, hell yeah, that's awesome. New beginnings in love. Sometimes can mean new babies. It can sometimes mean new spirituality, spiritual gifts, creativity potentially. What needs to be released? Hangman energy, so a delay of some kind. Let's dig a little deeper and see what we can get here. So what is this Nine of Wands about for our Scorpio friends? What in the past were they defensive about? What is this? Nine of Wands, the Page of Chalices. I'm actually getting creatively blocked. If there's some sort of project, something you needed to express, something you needed to write, something you needed to get down on paper, compose, whatever this is. It could literally be at work or at your job. There's some task that needed to get done. And it did have some sort of creative spin to it. It wasn't like a black and white type thing. It was kind of involved, and it needed great detail and kind of affection. You wanted to put your love into it, and it's like you were resisting it for a really long time. Now, it is the Page of Cups, so it could be presenting a love offer. In fact, I feel like we had this for you guys earlier, Scorpio. Like a newer love offer of wanting to present something to someone, but you weren't quite ready to, but you were checking them out. I feel like that one of your other videos this month had that theme to it. So anyway, could be dealing with another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or as we said, a fire sign. So in your current energy, you do have that communication, that fast forward movement. What is this about? Seven of Cups, of options. Okay. Let's see. So I'm getting this is who you're communicating to, Scorpio. It's like you finally put these wands down or decide to do something with them, and it's communicate. It's message this person, this seductress of sorts, this person you totally have a crush on, guy or girl, right? It doesn't really matter. They're just symbolically that person you're wanting to communicate with, and they're intrigued by your message. Your message has been received. Now, this person may have some options if it is relationship-y. This could also be you applying for a job, and this is your boss or your future boss deciding who they're going to choose, right? So in your present energy, I think you've already done the communicating, or you're about to, and now it's like the ball is in this person's court. It's their decision is to make on your communication, on what you've expressed here. And it came from a heartfelt place, right? You may have had to get really I want to say really deep, but also in touch with, well, it's not that you're not in touch with your emotions. You totally are, but you don't always like to wear those on your sleeves. You may have really had to kind of be vulnerable. That's the word I'm looking for. I think you may have been vulnerable. There's something about this that you were defensive in the past, but you finally decided to do it anyway. Good for you, Scorpio. That's awesome. I love that. In your future, I mean, this is good results, no matter what this is, right? Ace of Cups. Let's see. I think somebody might be presenting a cup back to you, Scorpio. That's how I interpret this. And it's their cup runneth over. They're very excited to give it to you. Let's see. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands, you have a lot of wands here. Or fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Even though this is a cups card, her hair is very fiery red, right? You may be dealing with a fire sign here. And obviously we got fire fire going on here. Someone's burning up, right? You're keeping them all hot and bothered. But Seven of Wands is realizing you have the higher ground. If there was some sort of self-doubt, it's like this woman is finally able to hang the wands up on her shelf and look at them with pride and admiration, be like, yeah, those are mine, and like I fought for them, or I earned them, or whatever this is. It's a good thing that you communicated, because there's love here. Something is emotionally happy, emotionally fulfilling to you, Scorpio. Yeah, this could be a partnership, but it does feel kind of romancy. It's kind of cool. So what needs to be released? Hangman energy. Yeah, this idea of waiting. If this message took you a lot of guts and to kind of muster up and you didn't want to be vulnerable, what needs to be released is this unwillingness to be vulnerable, to expose yourself, to make this sacrifice. That can be the card of sacrifice. And I always say that, following Hangman is death. It's that transformation. It's like transitioning into a new stage of your life, becoming a new person for the better, right? Like taking risks, being vulnerable, Scorpio. That's a very good lesson for Scorpios to learn. And I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I'm not at all talking down to you. This Hangman energy has to do with, so this is the Emperor in this deck. He's called the Horned God. I'm just getting out, being bold and stepping out and making yourself known. Look at, like, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? Look at what you're attracting. It's like all these people that could have potentially been your enemy, right? If you're going hunting with that bow and arrow, instead you've decided to make friends with them. So, I mean, this could be a relationship. It could also be just friendships. But yeah, it's taking risks. It's not sitting there and assessing it for too long. It's taking the action. All these wands involve action, right? And again, Aries, the card of Aries, fire sign. Could be dealing with a Pisces as well. You have a lot of wands and cups. In fact, all you have are wands and cups. So fire and water, opposites. It makes me think of temperance, the blending of opposites, finding inner balance, right? Which is what this Libra moon, this Libra full moon is all about, right? But I also with this card, I do get a little bit of ego. So there's a need to release this inability to move forward. You need to release just this waiting, this ridiculous amount of waiting way past its due date. And yeah, just don't have ego when you do come in, right? It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be like soft and fuzzy like these animals sometimes, Scorpio, okay? All right, and then we will do a couple oracle cards for you. I'm doing these completely intuitively just because for time's sake, I'm not going to read through the manual for you guys. But you have coffin, okay? Scorpionic energy for sure there, right? And we were talking about after Hangman comes death. So yeah, a need to transform. And then you have the gift here. And this, ooh, look at that. Look at that, right? Masculine and feminine energies surrounded by animals. Very interesting. This could be like a soulmate connection, or at least a partnership, at least a new romance. It's like once you transform, once you go from Hangman energy to death, right? If we're going through like the major arcana story here, the fool's journey, if you will. It's like once this transition takes place and you're like putting things to rest, it's something about, like keeping the past and moving on, not letting things hold you back or shackle you back. Then it's like this beautiful gift comes in, Scorpio. And I think that's what this is. It's like after you communicate, okay, right? Oh my God. Okay, so the archer, right, with his bows, this is the Sagittarian energy, right? These are the arrows you're sending off, Scorpio. Beautiful. This is like amazing. And then this is the gift that your person is handing back to you, right? After they've maybe done some assessing of who they want to offer their cup to. It looks like they choose you, Scorp. I'm just saying, it looks really positive. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. This seems like a really awesome reading. So yeah, it's okay to be vulnerable and don't wait around too long to move on what you're interested in. Take action because you don't want to miss out on those opportunities, okay? Scorpios, I love you guys. You guys are just the coolest. Thank you for tuning in today. Please do like, share, subscribe. Check out the social media. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, and I will catch you beautiful Scorpions later. Bye, guys.